Hey, Flagstaff Bible Church family and friends. Just for the record, you know this is going to be a short video because I can't hold the camera that long. Just want to ask you how you're doing during this pandemic, during this time of isolation, even as we come back together a little bit. I know we can't be fully back together, and I miss you all. But I know some of you are going like, Pastor Paul, I'm doing great, everything's good. But some of you are like, this has been a really emotionally difficult time for me. And so I want to invite you to join us on a journey in such a significant psalm, a psalm that Charles Spurgeon calls the pearl of the Psalms, Psalm 23. Psalm 23 was written by David. You remember David? David the shepherd boy. David the one by the power of the Spirit that killed Goliath. David the one anointed king as a boy. David the one chased after by Saul. David the sinner. David the repenter. But listen to this. David the man after God's own heart. And David wrote many psalms, but he wrote Psalm 23 as this beautiful picture of his entire life and the faithfulness of the Lord, the shepherd, the good shepherd, as Jesus speaks of himself in John 10. So I want to invite you to join me on a journey in Psalm 23. We're going to begin this study August 5th. That's a Wednesday evening. We'll be going from 7 to 8:30, and we're going to study for 5 weeks. Every Wednesday for 5 weeks. We'll conclude on September 2nd. This psalm, I just confessed that in the past I was thinking of this song as kind of a psalm as kind of just move through it. And it represents how God cares for us in our physical life and cares for our spirit from the beginning to end. And I think that's true. But as I've looked at it over the last couple months, I think the Psalm 23 also will engage us in whatever place in life we're at today. Not just physically, not just spiritually, but emotionally. I believe the Good Shepherd, the Lord the Shepherd, is really interested in feeding us emotionally. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Just a beautiful picture of his physical, spiritual, and emotional care for us. So loved ones, wherever you're at, I'm healthy, Pastor Paul, I'm doing great. I'm struggling, Pastor Paul, or somewhere in between. Would you come journey with me? I invite you to come and join me for 5 Wednesday evenings beginning August 5th for Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. Here's the title of the series, I Shall Not Want. I look forward to you coming on along. We'll be sending out a Zoom link. And for those of you who have been joining us with prayer time, it's going to be the same link you use for your prayer times. God bless you. I'll see you as we journey together in Psalm 23.